All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, Hell House LLC Lineage. There's a lot of L's in that title. This is the fifth and final, as of now. Who knows what could happen in the future? Film in this franchise. I've always loved Hell House LLC. I love the first movie. I actually really like the second movie. That might be my favorite one. If we're talking about favorites and not what I consider best, 2 is the one that wins it out for me. I really love the character of Mitchell Cavanaugh. That honestly has a lot to do with it. And because we get more of a typical found footage style in the second one. It moves away from that faux documentary of the original, and we have people trapped in this hotel that are trying to get out. So the second one is fun, even though a lot of people don't care for it as much as the original. Lake of Fire, the third one, is my least favorite. I know it's a lot of people's least favorite, but there is some good stuff in there. In the third act especially. Then we got Origins, and I thought Origins was probably the best film since the original. We went back to that faux doc format. It felt very creepy. It felt in the same vein as the original Hell House, and it expanded upon this ever-growing mystery of these previous 4 films, and ended up giving us a whole nother location with the Carmichael Manor. So how was Hell House LLC Lineage? I'm going to keep fucking that title up. I, of course, want to give a big shout out and thank you to Stephen Cognetti, who came on the channel a while back. We talked all about this movie and the whole franchise, so thank you, Stephen. And he put me in touch with Sarah at Terror Films to get a screener for this pretty early. So thank you, Sarah at Terror Films as well. Short and sweet, I really enjoyed this one. It pretty much ties all the mysteries in a nice bow. There's still a few questions. One that got me a little confused. I had to ask Steven, like, what the hell was going on? Was I wrong about something? But I think this is a great final entry to this series. Now, the biggest thing that's different in this is it is not in the found footage format, nor is it in the faux documentary format like in Origins and the first film. This is just a regular film. That's the format. Shot like a regular movie, and I've been saying for years that I really want to see Stephen Cognetti do something different, separate from Hell House. Now, I know we got that a few months ago, I believe, with 825 Forest Road, and I just said I was so excited to see something new. I still haven't gotten around to it, but I will soon. But with this being the 5th film in the Hell House series, I thought the change in format from found footage to just a regular film format, great decision. Great decision. And some of my favorite parts and aspects of this film is the camera work, the directing, the look of the movie. The cinematography is beautiful in this, and it's very creepy. There's a very good creepy atmosphere that bleeds throughout this film, and I really think it benefited from not being in the found footage format. I mean, 4 movies in that same format. This is the 5th one. It's not too common that you see that you see a longer running found footage series that switches out of found footage. The only thing that I could really think of is Wreck. Wreck 1 and 2 were found footage. I never saw the 3rd and 4th one. I'm pretty sure they're not found footage, right? That's the only ones I can really think of besides Blair Witch, because we have Book of Shadows, my favorite out of that trilogy of Blair Witch films, which isn't found footage as well. So there's not a lot of those series that breaks out of the found footage mold. But I think Cognetti did a great job here. Like I said, the directing, the cinematography, the camera work, the tone, the atmosphere. There's a decent amount of creepy scenes in this too, which also get added to because of the format and how it's shot. We have actual music in this, like a score. So all of those things together make this pretty high up on the Hell House list for me. Now, this is where it gets hard. I can't say it's better than 2 just because of how much I enjoy 2, but the general consensus from everybody that I've talked to over the years who love this franchise, they'll probably enjoy this movie more than the second one. That's just a guess. I think most people will enjoy this more than the third one. This one kind of tied with Origins for me, which I said I really enjoyed it. So, great job all around. There are some issues that I have here and there, but nothing major. I'll get into that when I do a full spoiler discussion on this and a deep dive, because I did all the other films. Definitely want to talk about this one, because like I said, we get a bunch of stuff explained. This all follows Vanessa Shepherd, the character from Lake of Fire, which that's one of the things, like the tiny things for me, that could have been better, since I don't like 3 as much as the rest. Having Vanessa be the main focus and character, and from her being in Lake of Fire, I don't know, I can't put it into words. It's not like she does a bad job. She does a great job through this. The performances are good, the score is good, and like I said, it pretty much ties up all the mysteries of the Carmichael Manor, the Abaddon Hotel, the cult of Andrew Tully, Patrick Carmichael. Everything gets resolved the best it can without me, going into spoilers. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So, Hell House LLC Lineage. I can't with that name, man. Even the original Hell House LLC, that's a mouthful right there. Now you're adding Lineage onto it. Definitely check it out if you're a fan of the franchise, which I'm sure you were going to anyway, on August 20th when it hits theaters. Alright, everybody. We got Brian Usna coming on for an interview in an hour. So this probably won't be out until after that. And I'm going to leave this part in, since it won't matter when you see this video, since it's in the future, but that's how we do it. Alright guys, hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or night. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.